What was that?
Oh!
Yo!
Oh, snap.
What did he... I swear, I called a pass, but I don't know what he did. Now here's a quick heads up. The whole first part of this video is going to be just practice mode stuff, us explaining things so you guys can build your game, answering some questions that you might have, and really just stuff that I'm showing Juice that's going to help him win. If you're not really interested in that, like the part about getting better, you just want to see gameplay, fast forward the video. We'll actually have me and Juice playing. I don't know exactly when, but just later in the video.
I'll put the time on the screen.
There you go. Go there. Yo, what's going on, Maverick fam? Your boy Mav Juice in the building, and this is a Coach Mav episode. If you're new to this series, it's kind of evolved over the years, but basically, it's an extension of the Mud Wars series now. Trent and Juice play each other every week. If one of them boys takes 2 L's in a row, Coach Mav steps in to help them with their game and get them back on their winning ways. Now, here's a fun fact for you. No one has ever lost after coming off of a Coach Mav. They immediately get a dub, so I feel a lot of pressure here. I got to get Juice to perform. And I usually don't have a lot of times like I have. You guys see a week in between videos, but I might do it the day before. So I got to get them to play better the next day. And it's a challenge that I enjoy, and I'm excited. We're doing this one a little bit different. Give us your feedback. Last episode with Trent, I taught him some stuff to stop Juice, and then we went in a random head-to-head match in Mutt, and he did his thing that I showed to stop Trent or to stop Juice, and he ended up losing. Main thing is because he was running stuff to stop a specific person, and he wasn't playing that specific person. So in this episode, I'm going to show Juice a specific way to stop what Trent's doing, and then I will play Juice, and I'll try to simulate what Trent does, and we'll see if Juice can stop it. I think this is going to be better for you guys actually seeing the adjustments play out, and you guys can also adapt this to your game. And you may not play Trent, but you'll know someone that runs Z-spot, or they run corner routes, they run C routes, and now you'll have the information on how to stop that. Something else we're doing that's new is I'm going to show you guys in practice mode what I showed Juice, so you guys can kind of get that info into. Because I get the vibe that you guys like to learn from this series, so that's why we're doing that. So to stop Trent's running formation that he goes to, which is the strong tight out of the Baltimore playbook, he typically comes out in the fullback dive, and then he'll either audible to the stretch. Sometimes he comes out in the toss, but then he has a play action play that he likes to run, which is that PA tight end cross. So we're going to kind of simulate that in practice mode. Now, what we came up with to stop this is Juice just coming out in cover 4. I feel like cover 4 is one of the best run defenses in the game. The safeties play really aggressive in the run, so that helps out a lot. But to stop all of what Trent wants to do, or at least contain it, because you can't stop it 100%, we're going to have Juice pinch his line in. That move is to stop the dive, whether it's from the fullback or the running back. Next, he's going to take this safety out of the cover 4 and drag him out here. Really, the wider the better. He doesn't need to be way over here, but the wider the better, because he's going to help us contain when it comes into that stretch. That positioning, you see how his zone is angled now. That's also going to help stop circle should Trent want to audible to his play action audible, and you'll see that. And the final adjustment that Juice will do is to shade his coverage underneath by hitting triangle, then down on the right stick. That takes those purple zones, put them in hard flats, and this should lock up everything that Trent wants to do. So if Trent wants to go with that fullback dive, because we have those boys, crunched in the middle, he's going to run into a wall. And Juice has a decent line too, so don't sleep on it either. So them boys will be getting block sheds as well, and that should lock up the fullback dive, or if he audibles to the halfback dive. Now the setups are really simple too, so you see Juice doing it now. Like, he did that fairly quick right there, and then he just wants to get back to his user. So let's show him the play. Bam. And he has wiggle room. He could move Jenkins out a little bit wider, but that should help too. So let's say we run the stretch. We're going to have Jenkins out there. Ooh, get hurdled. But you see how aggressive Jenkins came up to play that run, and that's going to be huge in containing this. Because he's in that cover 4, he just shoots up there, and sometimes he actually gets in the backfield and blows it up. And again, the wider Juice has him, he'll even contain this out here and force Trent to turn the play back to the inside where he has the rest of his defense. And then Juice, could do better with his users and get over there to try and stop that. It's going to be a lot better with Juice's defense, faster linebackers, better block shed, better everything. So that should help. So the last play that Trent likes to do is this play action audible. His first read is to the flats, and then over the top he likes to look at square. Almost like you can see like a Z spot action going on here. And then you have circle on that deep post. So if Juice pulls up his play, when we move Jenkins over, he's in that weird deep zone that's now slanted that does a great job of playing the inside of circle. Juice's responsibility in this formation is to stop the run first. If it's not there, he knows to drop back and play circle or square, and the flat will be taken care of with the hard flat. Only route that can get Juice on this play is X. Trent doesn't like to throw to that route, but if he does, I'll show you the adjustment that Juice has to stop it. Snap it, he realizes it's the pass, he guards square, no one's open but X. Okay? So now Juice is over on offense. I'm going to show you guys the full adjustments you can do if you want to really lock up a play like this. So, still in the cover 4 because we want to have that run defense just in case. We're going to base the line, then pinch our line in to stop that run. If we move Jenkins out, he's going to contain for us. Now, let's say you're like, oh, what if he runs the stretch to the opposite side? Well, we have this guy over here. Again, these guys are going to play really aggressive down. Should he flip it and run? I mean, we can show him, Juice. Go ahead. So, call the stretch. And then flip it to the left. Like we have these guys out here for containing. So we're going to contain that run for the most part. And if we really, really just like do it again, if we really just don't want him getting yards on it, there's 2 things I like to do. You could bring him down and blitz him. He's going to fly off the edge. Or you could just bluff blitz him. So leave him in his deep blue and bluff blitz him. Now here's what that does. We look at him playing this outside run. His first steps are back. And so by the time he recovers, the running back then already got some yards. With the bluff blitz, his first step is going to be actually towards the line of scrimmage, which is going to help him play that better. But let's say it's a pass, he'll drop back and still play the deep zone. So go ahead now. You see he's in much better position to actually stop that. But that's just an extra adjustment. Again, it's not that fast. I mean, it's not that hard. Juice can bring people over here. Boom. Now he can go over here, manually do this, or you can hot blitz, hot route. I don't even know I think it's quick adjustments, whatever you call it. He can actually, just by staying on his user where he is in the middle linebacker, just double tap triangle, square to get over to that guy, and then bluff blitz him right on the right stick. He can do it that way, but there's not that many extra adjustments. I just don't want Juice to have to worry about that now. So let's reset the play, and here's how Juice can completely lock up what Trent wants to do out of that play action play. So we're still going to move Jenkins out, right? We have the hard flats. To get the hard flats, you hit triangle down on the right stick. He also can hit triangle up on the right stick to do cloud flats. And then Juice can just play the flat route himself. So go ahead and do the play action play. Juice plays the flat route. And then we see those cloud flats play both of those crossing routes a lot better. I love cloud flats way better than purple zones this year. I feel like they just play better. So now that one route that was beating us is now locked up because of the cloud flat. Only issue in game might be Juice not falling for the play action and getting to the flats quick enough to stop that. So if we really wanted to get super duper adjusty and he did all the adjustments I'd want him to do and it was perfect, we would drag Jenkins out, he would shade underneath, then over top to get the cloud flats, then he would do the quick adjustments to get to his linebacker and put him and re-put him in a hard flat. So he has a hard flat on the right, a cloud flat on the left. Juice run the play. Juice is like, oh, it's a run. Because it's play, but it's play action, and he drops back. He plays square, and now everyone is locked up. Juice has nothing to do, or nothing that he can do. And we'll hop in instant replay and show you how this is locked. Trent's first read is going to be R1. If he throws that, that's a pick 6. He can't go to square because we bit down, and then we realize it's the play action play that's locked up. But because we brought Jenkins down, he comes over and perfectly shades to the inside on this route. And then since we have the cloud flat over here, not the hard flat, he plays that crossing route perfectly. Now, of course, Trent can adjust and audible and do different things. So can Juice. But because he has this knowledge, it's going to help him with a lot of his adjustments. He knows to do cloud flats instead of the hard flats and moving people out to contain. This formation should be boxed. Oh, I won't say boxed because there's sometimes he might get a fullback that breaks tackles, crazy blocks. He's got a good line. Stuff could happen, but now Juice's people are in position to succeed. Now, the next thing that Trent likes to do is he does the Z spot at a bunch weak or gun bunch weak, and then he'll mix that in with the screen pass, and then the play action audible is that PA post. And he wasn't doing it when I first showed him, but now he's really mixing those in well, and you're really seeing how hard it is to stop. And now that we've gone deeper, I think Juice is even understanding how simple that is, but effective that scheme is. So, first thing we're doing is we're coming out in the cover 3 show 2, I believe it is, which is we got that Mabel look on the right. So we have a flat zone and a purple zone. The light blue and the purple, that should stop the Z spot, right? This is how Trent runs Z spot. You're basically just flooding one side of the field. You would think that should stop it. I don't know what's up with this game. Maybe I just have a misunderstanding of how the routes work. This doesn't even stop it. X will still get open sometimes. I didn't have time to throw it, but you saw he was just behind that purple zone. That's why I do not like these purples. I don't feel like they're that good this game. And Trent would still throw that. It looks open. It is open. Now, the most simple adjustment that Juice can do here is come out in that same play, but hit triangle and then down on the right stick, triangle up on the right stick. That puts his boys in the hard flats, and then when he does it up, it puts him in the cloud flats. Now, this is overkill because we have 2 guys in cloud flats over there now. But just look at how much better this is played. So now if we go to throw to X, like, no, sir. Like, that's not happening.
Ooh, I like that, Dion.
Yeah, Dion. Yeah, Dion.
Dion.
And so, I mean, he shouldn't even got hands on ball right there. But you run it one more time. You just see X is so much more locked up now that we're running the cloud flat instead of those booty curl flat purple zones. So then your next thought is like, all right, cool, but Trent likes to throw to those flats really quick. True, which he still can do on the cloud flats, but those boys come up pretty quick. So Trent's going to have to live with 1, 2, if this guy wants to fight and be crazy, 3, 4 yards of pop. I don't think Trent's going to stay and do that consistently. Most opponents won't do that. But, again, if Juice wants to do his full adjustments, okay, he can do what he needs to do to get the cloud flats up. And then, just like he did for the linebacker to put him in a hard flat, he can come and put R1 into a hard flat as well. And Juice will just use it over here in the middle. So now to the right, he has a hard flat and a cloud flat. And if we let this play run, okay, we'll throw it to X, who's locked up. And if we go in instant replay, you see that the flat is locked up. If he were to throw this could be a pick 6. And then we have this cloud flat playing this corner route perfectly for us. So those are the best adjustments. I don't think that Juice has to do all this just to make it simple on him. I think, cloud flats on both sides are going to go a long way. So the next thing that Trent likes to run is this play action play. And the main thing that he's looking for is that C route over there. Now, with Juice having the cloud flats over there, the cloud flats are going to play these C routes a lot better. You see how he's kind of stuck to that boy. And they're going to give you the best chance to succeed. So keep throwing the cloud flats up. These C routes contained a lot better when you throw those cloud flats up. So now Juice doesn't have to worry about the sidelines. He just has to use the middle. And what Trent will do sometimes is he'll run his Z spot and he'll put, square on a slant. So now since Juice is using in the middle, that slant isn't going to be there. Slant's locked up. He doesn't have to worry about the outside. Sometimes Trent or Juice is using the Z spot trying to go down and then up. That's locked up. He doesn't have to worry about that. So all he has to worry about is the middle of the field or like a screen. And the last thing he would have to worry about on this play, which Trent doesn't throw it to as much as he should, but this X route. So Juice has to lock the middle. If he doesn't see any slant, he has to go deep because this X route gets there, and that could be money. So as long as, and we gave Juice simple rules. Against the strong formation, the strong eye, Juice has to watch for the run. If it's not a run, it's play action. He watches that square route over the middle. This, he needs to watch the running back. If it's not a screen, he needs to park it. If it's not a slant, he knows just to go deep to stop X. And so I think if Juice follows those rules carefully, Trent should be in a box. Now, of course, Trent's going to see this stuff immediately. He's going to be like, dang, I can't do what I could. He's going to mix it up. So Juice has to take what he's learned. I think if he mixes in cover 2 a lot, Trent likes to run that on him a lot. he'll be okay. You know, he has to keep his eye out for the screen. Trent might go to a trips formation and then just run the screen. So he needs to know that, all right, when it's trips to the right, first thing Juice needs to watch with his user is the screen. And I think he'll be okay. I asked him if he wanted to work on his offense. He said no. He thinks his offense is fine. I would somewhat agree with that. And I think as long as he's getting stops on defense, it's going to be a completely different game. So I'm okay with him not doing anything on offense, just so we don't overwhelm him. Okay, it's game time. We got 2-minute quarters. Now we're doing this so Juice can get some in-game experience. I'm going to do my best to simulate what Trent does. But I'm still going to be trying my hardest. I'm going to be trying to beat him, but just playing like Trent. And his primary goal is to get 2 turnovers on defense. That can be turnovers on downs, interceptions, fumbles, anything. And his secondary goal is to get 2 touchdowns. Alright?
Word up.
Pretty simple. Now, if he completes one of his goals, he gets a small bundle. If he gets both of his goals, he gets a bigger bundle. Or 2 small bundles. Oh, that was smart. You almost fluffed up.
Yeah, I did.
I almost threw a pick.
I think I need to do that more too. Run with Wentz.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's actually some new quarterbacks that came out. I think there's a Terrell Pryor quarterback that should have some decent speed. I think that might be who I pick up. Just have that really good mobility.
Yeah.
They got to start dropping some Michael Vick soon.
Oh, I fluffed up.
Oh. We need this to be harder than this. You got to practice harder than you play. Oh,
Bruh.
that's a dot. Wrong team though. Now what went wrong there? Let's think about it. What'd you do? Besides the obvious.
I didn't run in cover 2 deep.
So again, it's 4-3 normal, cover 4, where Juice is going to stop the running formation that Trent likes to do. Got in the adjustments pretty quick. I'm not mad about it. Oh, that brick wall. Threw you for a loop. I flipped the play.
Snap.
So yeah, just bring him down. Yeah, leave that other safety. Bring him out wider though. Wider. There you go. All right. So just leave that other safety down too. You blitzed him? What are you? Oh, geez, you all out of sorts. But see how that other safety came up in his zone. So you can leave him. Just leave him over there and just pull the other one down. If you notice he flipped it, and you're still good. Yeah. But then you know if it's a play action, you go to the left then versus the right. Because remember, if it's to the right and he does the play action play, you guard the over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you just know that it's flipped.
So then I know that.
Yeah. It's little things, but you just got to be on top of that.
Give me that.
Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad.
Yo, I froze up. I looked at the formation. I didn't make any adjustments. The first
What happened?
I don't know. My brain just stopped.
So I told Juice to make sure he waits till Trent picks his play before he picks his play. If you're playing online, it always shows you how many receivers, tight ends, running backs they have. So he's not in the wrong formation. So if he knows he sees this, he knows to go to the dollar. If he sees 2 tight ends, he goes to the 4-3. Oh, bit too hard.
No, I didn't.
So that's risky. You can go for the pick there. You probably should have had it. If you want to be safe, go for the swat. You usually get better animation with the swat. What was that? Yo!
Oh, snap.
What did he... I swear, I called a pass, but I don't know what he did. Alright, well... It's fluky, but Juice halfway
turn up
to his turnover goal. Now, we're just doing this with regular teams. I want Juice to practice with his MUT team, but I don't have a MUT team that could compete with his, and I didn't want to use Trent's because I didn't want him to get a sneak peek of any adjustments that Trent might have made.
I can't do anything.
I tried to throw it away.
See, now that is a mistake you made last game, holding on to it too long. If nothing's open, you gotta just throw it out. You just gotta throw it away. So you thought about you were trying to do that, but you did it too late.
Yeah.
So those, it sucks. You want to blame Madden, but you need to blame yourself for holding on to it too late. You keep those from happening, you were in last game. That was a big momentum shift. So
last 2 games.
Yeah, I think the last one was your halfback though, right?
Yeah, I guess that one. I tried to juke
Okay.
Yeah.
See, those I don't know. Those are somewhat fluky. If you're trying to juke and he user his sticks, I'm like, all right, that's skill. Sometimes they could just strip. Your guy fumbles. That's just gonna happen. What you could do is hold R1 to cover up. Yeah, try to prevent it. It's so weird just staying in like the base coverages. Like I just be wanting to like man people up, send a blitz or something. There you go. That was smart. I could tell you want to throw a couple picks right there. That was smart.
Dude.
Ooh, good pickup. Way to get the first. Oh, you didn't X. You got an X catch
Oh,
it.
dang.
You got a possession catch it.
I didn't know it was that serious. Oh, you.
I'm gonna need that. Oh! Playing with fire.
Jeez.
Playing with fire.
Jeez.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that. Mm-mm.
That wasn't open.
It's like you moved the wrong people. Sleep. Oh, there you go. Good job. I didn't think you would play that. Perfect. So there it is. That play action play is locked up, and that's what you messing up the adjustment.
Yeah.
I mean, low key you blitz someone that we might not need, but yeah, good job.
We could double up right here.
Don't you dare try it. I'm right there. Yes! What? Yes! He dropped it.
Ninja.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, I just gotta hold X every single catch.
Oh, yep. Very key.
Ugh.
Major key. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. I like that. In a box. I thought you were going to forget about the slant.
Flop.
I need you to get... Oh! Oh! Oh, I thought that was some... Ooh.
Dude, oh my
I thought we had a super
Lord.
bait. That was close.
How the fuck did you do? What the heck?
I mini bait.
You bait.
Yeah, there's levels to baiting. There's the mini bait, the full bait, the super bait, the master bait, but different. It's just master level of the baiting. That was a mini bait, so walk up. The mini bait is you so they think something ain't open, but really it's open. So I mini bait, and then I came down full bait on the lower route.
Jeez. Oh, I shouldn't do it. Oh, you lose once. You lose once.
Oh, Wentz, you gotta be great there.
Dang it.
Dialed up a stop, baby. Ooh, that was a good call.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh. Dang. Really not about winning anyway. You know, you want to get your primary, secondary. Now, I know how I feel right now. I don't feel like anything's open. I feel like for me to get points on the board, it would have to be Juice messing up. Him biting too hard on something, leaving something open. But I feel like, and I'm not even throwing to the corner route or the C route just because I know they're locked. Trent's not going to know that. So Trent might still try those and get caught slipping. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out. I'm not going to lie, I was a little nervous going into it because Juice morale seemed to be down. But after seeing what we came up with, I think it'll be alright. Ah! Yeah!
Oh, you dropped it. Yo, that dude Kendrick, man, it's slow as butt.
Alright. Which actually, he's actually not. But for you, you're going to be better at that position.
Yeah.
You played it well, though. I don't think Trent would throw that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had a chance, but I think how you played it was perfect. Oh, he dropped it. So I got really glitchy. I'm trying to trick Juice. I'm trying to like put the halfback on an out route so he thinks it's a screen, but then I do the slant behind it. Like running the plays that we think Trent's gonna run, I don't have much. So I fully expect Juice to lock up and Trent to start winging it. And that might be where most of his success comes from. There you go. Yeah, I like that. Box him up. There you go. You might find yourself in a situation like this. Down. Try and be great. No mistakes.
Sideline! Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. Wentz ain't doing much of a pass lead there. That was risky. Uh-oh. Nice read. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Juice. Uh-oh, Juice. That clock's ticking.
I'm nervous.
That clock's ticking.
I'm so nervous. Deep breath.
There you go.
Got him up.
I like that. Deep breath. Dot him up. You know the run's coming. Give me that.
He caught it.
Go and jiggle on him. Did you hit X?
No.
You better stop trying to live off that. You need to hit X yourself.
Yeah.
It might not always be there.
Yeah.
So at this point, Trent would probably start winging it. I would think he's going to be in a box at this point. But I'm going to stick with it. Because then you got to, as you're locking him up, knowing what plays he likes, so you got to think of the situation too. Obviously, you're not worried about a run, you know, when he's got, you know, forever to go. There's only certain things that he could do that could trouble you. Oh, that's one of them.
Oh! Jeez.
Oh, them boys was almost great for me.
That screen, dang it, man. Alright. I just forget about it.
Yep. Oh, he cheated up too far. Oh, you gotta hold on to that, boy.
Good hit.
Oh!
No.
Oh, you better be careful. You keep forgetting about them screens, man.
Ah!
If I get them blocks right, I'm gone.
No.
Oh!
No.
Ah!
Yes!
That would have been dope.
Oh, snap.
All right. So there it is, man. Coach Mav in the Bucks. I feel good about this. Like I said, I was nervous, but I think Juice got everything. He's looking confident out there. The adjustments are quick. They're crisp. And I think they're precise. Only thing that Juice needs to be worried about is when he locks up. Because I'm not afraid when Trent's going to switch it up. And so he needs to remember some of this stuff. So let's say Trent is going, he mixes it up, but somehow still throwing the corner routes. He needs to get cloud flats out there. Trent's going to mix it up and go to screens. He needs to remember to play the screen. You know, just as he's adjusting, you lock up. And as he adjusts, Juice has to adjust. And I think you'll be fine. So let us know in the comment section. Tweet me if you got something out of this, if you like this style. If he wants to go back to the old style where he just plays someone random and everything I taught him doesn't really apply, let us know. Alright, so we can make sure we're giving you guys the best content. Thank you for rocking with us. You guys are awesome. Till next time, God first, God bless.